What's up everyone, I'm Gushy, and with the Rivals release we have new cosmetics. So in this video we're going to be going over the new ones that we've seen in the trailer and the ones we haven't seen in the trailer, how to get them, and then I'll give my opinions because some of them are nice and some of them are kinda ugly. So with that, let's get into it. So just like we saw in the trailer, there are new emissive skins. We've seen the red and blue variant, but the third one is yellow. So for the samurai, most of them are related to the Rivals game mode. So to get Amaterasu's Overgrowth, you just have to win one match-made Rivals match in the Arena of Shadows. Keep in mind that there are different maps that release slowly throughout this month. So technically you can't get it this month, but when this map is in the rotation, then you can unlock this skin. Next is Susanoo's Overgrowth, which is the blue variation. For this, all you have to do is connect gear pieces to this class. This relates to the gear mastery system. So all you have to do is spend that essence to start the mastery challenges on every single piece of gear, and you should be able to get it. I already did it for my Ronin, and this is what it looks like. And so there's one more piece that hasn't been shown in the trailer, and this one actually relates to the Trials of Io. These are pretty nice because they're all gold plated armor. But this one for the samurai, called Imperial, once you complete one Trial of Io reward in a week. Next for the class item, we have matching helmets, all with the yellow, red, and blue variation. For Amaterasu's Overgrowth, we have to complete one bonus objective in a Rivals match on gold or higher. The red variation has you completing one mastery challenge all the way up to key level 120 to unlock their second perk. This is just on one gear, so it shouldn't be hard to get. And then finally the blue variation, which will definitely take the longest to complete, has you getting all 5 pieces of gear up to 120. Just like the body armor, we have a class item related to Trials of Io. This will take you 3 weeks to complete, as you need to get 3 weekly rewards from the Trials of Io. Finally, for the class item, this spans across all classes. In this case, the samurai has 3 different masks you can unlock. All of these relate to the mastery challenges. So to get this red one, all you have to do is get 2 gear items all the way up to 120. This red emissive one has you mastering 3 items all the way up to 120. And then this blue emissive one has you completing 4 mastery challenges, getting all those 4 gear up to 120. Again, we do have a mask for the Trials of Io, and this one has a really cool design. This will take 2 weeks, as it has you completing 2 weekly rewards for the Trials of Io. Moving on to the Hunter, we have the Trials of Io skin. This one looks pretty cool, as again, she has that gold plated armor. To get this, all you have to do is 1 weekly reward of Trials of Io. Next, we have a purple variation of one of the new skins. This has you completing 1 match-made Rivals match in the Realm of the Dead. Realm of the Dead is the map for this week, so definitely if you're going for this cosmetic, try to get it this week before it changes. Next, for Tsukiyomi's Overgrowth, you have to win a match-made Rivals mission on Nightmare difficulty, which can be found in the challenge section. This one isn't map dependent, so you can get this anytime you want. Finally, the last one, and I think the nicest one, is Susanoo's Overgrowth. Again, all you have to do is bind 5 pieces of gear using the mastery challenges to unlock this cosmetic. Next for the class item, we have Imperial. Again, this will take 3 weeks doing Trials of Io. Onto the purple variation for the class item, you have to complete all bonus objectives on gold or higher. For Tsukiyomi's Overgrowth, you have to get 1 piece of gear all the way up to 120. And for Susanoo's Overgrowth, you have to get all 5 pieces of gear up to 120. Again, this is probably the nicest one and will take the longest to get, so good luck. Next for the mask related to Trials of Io, this one's called Tomoe's Light, and this one's pretty nice and will take 2 weeks to finish, as you need to get weekly rewards doing Trials of Io. Next to the runner, we have Imperial. Just have to do 1 weekly reward for the Trials of Io. We have Amaterasu's Overgrowth, which is not very emissive, but just has you completing 1 Rivals match in the map Siege in Heaven. For Susanoo's Overgrowth, I already got this again. All you have to do is bind 5 pieces of gear with mastery challenges and you should get it. Finally, for Tsukiyomi's Overgrowth, you have to just win 1 Rivals match on Nightmare difficulty. For the class item, we have a gold Mongol helmet. Again, this will take 3 weeks doing Trials of Io. For Amaterasu's Overgrowth, you have to complete all bonus objectives in a match-made Rivals on gold or higher. For Tsukiyomi's Overgrowth, you have to get 1 piece of gear up to 120. And for Susanoo's Overgrowth, you have to get all 5 pieces of gear to 120 as well. For the mask item, you have to get 2 weekly rewards for the Trials of Io. And this mask doesn't look that bad. Finally, for the assassin, we have Imperial. Complete 1 weekly reward for Trials of Io. Amaterasu's Overgrowth. Complete a match-made Rivals in the map Trials of the Kami. This one looks like a bunch of barnacles on him. Not the nicest, but it looks a lot better in Tsukiyomi's Overgrowth with that blue emissive material, where you have to win 1 match-made Rivals mission on Nightmare difficulty. And then finally Susanoo's Overgrowth, which is the red variation, where you have to activate that Gear Mastery challenge on 5 pieces of gear on this class. Onto the class item. For the Trials of Io, this one looks pretty nice with that gold plated mask. Again, this will take 3 weeks to complete as you need to get weekly Trials of Io rewards. And that's it. Let me know what you guys think about all these new cosmetic items. Do they look cool? Did they look ugly? It really is a hit or miss for me. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope to catch you in the next one, and GG.